The title is A Long Way From Home. The title was birthed pretty early on in the concept for what the show might be about, because my mindset was really about how I'm drawn to be back home, which is Massachusetts, but it's just been an eye-opening experience to see how much this place doesn't feel like home, even though it's where I want to be. Mostly, I'm processing and filtering what I'm seeing through social media, through the news, trying to make sense of it in a way that will break it down in an obvious, clear way, but in more of like a questioning. What are these images like juxtaposed to one another make you think, make you feel, shift how you think and feel? A lot of the imagery I use, because it's from the past, it's startling maybe for some folks to even just like think about these things existing. For example, I used a vintage postcard of enslaved people in a cotton field picking cotton, and through my thrifting and just gathering of materials, I've seen so many of these things that they're not as jarring to me. It's a sign of the times then, but in some ways it's not that different from things that are going on today. But mostly what I'm feeling, and this is often when I feel like the piece is strong, is like if the work makes me feel uncomfortable, or like, can I do this? Can I get away with this? And just being like, okay, if it scares me, then I should probably just go with that. I think there's a bit of a formula too that draws the viewer in. So yeah, it's talking about race and that might hit you right away, but it's like there's this sense of nostalgia that kind of keeps you like hovering there. And people can easily put that on other people in their bubble or deny that it's about them or that they have any relationship to where they stand in terms of what the work is addressing. It becomes almost like each work is like acting as a mirror in a way. And so they can be in complete denial, but they'll realize that it's where they are. I want to watch the viewer kind of go through that journey. That's what I find interesting in the work, or, in the experiencing of the work. I often say that I reference the past to only show that we haven't come as far as we like to think. The work is necessary regardless if it's here in North Adams, but hopefully it is seen as a tool that invites folks to kind of unpack these issues a bit more, and not just from the perspective of me, the artist, but seeing where they play a role in it too.